Welcome to the Pitchability Show. This is the show where you develop from the ground up. Hey guys, welcome to the Pitchability Show. My name is Tom Oldham with Dynamic Velocity. The question that we got this week was around the changeup. The person with the question said that they are basically leaving their changeup high in the strike zone, wanting you to understand how to get more vertical break or even just getting it down into the zone. So there's a couple things that I would really focus on. One being the grip. So there's different variations of the changeup grip. You can go with circle changeup, where basically you're putting the ball, the seams of the ball back in the pads of your hand, and then moving away from having your dominant fingers being on the ball to your non-dominant fingers, your middle finger and your ring finger. So that's one variation of a changeup, the circle change. You could also do a pitchfork, where you have the middle finger going through the middle part of the ball. Your index finger and your ring finger are splitting the ball there, and then you have your pinky and your thumb underneath of the ball as well. So many different variations of the changeup. You can hold it 4-seam grip, you can go 2-seam grip. What we've noticed with the Ep24 camera is guys who have effective changeups really put pressure, and the last thing to touch the ball is the middle finger at release. So it may not seem that way when you're throwing it, but we've really found that guys with above average changeups are really applying pressure, and that's the last thing that's touching the ball is that middle finger at release. So that's one of the things that I would also look at. Now, just in terms of strike zone, location, all that with your changeup, the thing that I always tell the guys is you want to get the grip and you want to think fastball. A lot of times when players think changeup, they try to go slower with their body, slower with their arm, and you want it to be the same speed as with your fastball. That being said, you want to ensure that your mechanics are sound so that you can actually see your hand in front of your body when you're throwing the ball. So a lot of times if you're elevating your changeup, it's because you're creating some arm drag in your delivery and your hand is not able to get out front at release with the changeup. So again, the changeup is going to be most effective with when your hand is in front of your body and that middle finger is really driving down on the inside part of that ball at release. So what I would look at is at front foot strike, how is your upper body, your trunk positioned? If it's over your front leg right at front foot strike, or your front side has already rotated, chances are you're not getting into that good cock position with your hand, and it's causing you to basically drag your arm through the zone, which would make it very difficult, if not impossible, to get that hand out in front of your body when you're trying to release the changeup. More often than not, that's what we see is it's a mechanical issue, as opposed to you're not gripping the ball right, or you're not understanding what you're wanting the changeup to do. Your body isn't getting in the right position to be able to allow you to do it. So mechanical things are what I would probably look at first, just understanding where your upper body is in relation to your front leg. And if at front foot strike you're already starting to rotate open and you're not getting in that good cock position, more likely than not, your arm is dragging, and that's causing that ball to elevate in the zone. Another thing that I would really think about is just overall where you're trying to focus the pitch. With changeup, if you have good arm side run, good vertical break and horizontal break, you really don't have to be too fine with the pitch, meaning you don't have to try to perfectly place it on the outside corner or the inside corner. You're wanting the hitter to commit to the pitch, and you're trying to screw up their front to back field of vision. So when you're throwing this, don't try to be too fine with it. A lot of times you'll get guys to commit on changeups that look like they're coming right down the middle of the plate, and then if they have that good horizontal and vertical break, they're basically running out of the zone so they can be effective for you. So hopefully that answers the question. If you have a question and you'd like me to answer it on the show, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Just send me the question and we'll answer it on the show. Hope that helps. Thanks.